Morning YouTube. Big Moto here. It's the first time I'm trying this riding while talking. See how this goes. I appreciate you joining me. I appreciate you watching my videos. And all those who like and subscribe, I appreciate you very much for doing so. And if you haven't yet, that's okay too. I still appreciate you coming here. So it's Monday. Was it November 5th or 4th? I don't know. It's a cold day. It's going for a nice little ride. Put on some heated gear. The other day I tried to ride in regular gloves and my fingers were numb. It was freezing. So, throw on this heated gear from Moto. Try it out, see how it goes. Because if I can't keep my hands warm in 40 degrees, I doubt it'll keep me warm at 20. Not doubt, it won't. But again, I appreciate you guys joining me. It's not going to be one of these videos where I just talk to you incessantly, because I'm sure not everybody likes that. I know you guys come for a little bit of conversation. But you're here mostly for the bike, right? And I do appreciate that. So I figured I'd do a nice little scenic ride today. You know, check out the fall foliage. You guys can enjoy the sound of this bike. 2016 Harley Davidson Softail Slim S. 110 motor, Screaming Eagle, CVO. It's got the Vance and Hines short pipes. A few little upgrades, minor stuff, nothing too serious. I am looking to get a second bike, preferably like a Hayabusa or maybe an MT-10 or a CV1000R. The new one, the Hornet. I'm not sure yet. I also like the Lowrider ST by Harley. I just started this channel about a month ago. I think coming along, you know, I got a few subscribers. I very much appreciate. It's kind of hard to figure out, you know, what's the right way to do things on YouTube. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work coming up with your own channel, doing editing and all that stuff. And I know that's how pretty much everybody starts out. I thought you got an editing team right away. But it's been, you know, difficult to figure out what people want to see. You know, you think you put out a good video, but it's not attracting viewers. Some say it's an algorithm, or maybe just what you think is good isn't good. You know, I've definitely, it's been a learning lesson because I think even though I've been out for a month, I think the videos have been getting better, and that's because of, you know, watching YouTube and learning from other people, like how to do things. So hopefully, you know, content gets better and better, and you guys like it. about this bike though. So it's a 2016, as I said. It has a lot of power. Well, you know, I learned on a sport bike, and this is definitely not obviously it's not a sport bike, but the power here compared to a sport bike, way different. Like, I can crank this throttle, and it's gonna it'll go faster, but it takes time to build up that speed. On a sport bike, you just take off. And sometimes, you know, I think that you need that just to be able to crank it, and then the speed comes right away. You know, you shouldn't have to wait for it. I think this bike, if I'm not mistaken, it has like 80 or 90 torque. Maybe less, man. I gotta check again. I know I just don't remember, but you know, with 80, 90 torque, you know, there's sport bikes that have more less torque than that are way faster. Horsepower here, I think, is like 90. Sport bikes with less horsepower are faster. And I know weight has a lot to do with it, plus my weight on top of it, so it's gonna take more power to do anything. But you would think with that much horsepower and torque, it'd be more responsive, and I don't feel it is. I love the bike, don't get me wrong. But I like that nimbleness that a sport bike has to offer. And I know I said, hey, I want to get a Hayabusa. Hayabusa's a big bike. It's 500 plus pounds. Still more nimble than this, I tell you that much. It's funny though that back in the day, and I'm sure still today it's like that, there was like a clear distinction between Harley riders and sport bike guys. Clear distinction. Harley guys didn't like sport bikers, even though a lot of them probably started on a sport bike, but nonetheless they didn't like them. Sport bike guys, they thought Harleys were for older people. But that's not the case anymore, because you see a lot of guys, young guys riding Harleys. You got the East Coasting guys with their stunts, the Thrash and Supply guys with their stunts and their riding, and they're all young guys. They don't have that typical Harley guy attitude, you know. Oh, you know, sport bike, can't pass me on a highway, can't talk to each other, you wave to one, you can't wave to the back, you know, dumb stuff. But I would think a lot of guys learn on a sport bike. This is usually their first bike, or a dirt bike or something. watch that video over someone else's. Maybe it's the mic, I don't know. The wind hitting my chest, obviously. But what I'm beginning to notice is that now the wind's hitting my helmet. So it's making my head shake. That's not good. It's almost like the windshield is making the wind hit my helmet. What do they call it? They call it buffeting or whatever it's called.
Hey guys, thank you for joining me. On the rest of this ride, I don't really speak much, but it's a long ride. It took me about 2 hours. I ride down over to Bear Mountain and up through Newburgh. It was a long ride, very cold, but relaxing and also pretty scenic. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like this content, please hit like. If you'd like to see more of it, please hit subscribe. You guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the video.
about this city. He feels he's undefeated. He made it. Nothing to lose, tattooed around his gun bulls. Everything to gain. It's brand. City of Newburgh. I know you drive through here. Like, oh, it's decent. It's not too bad. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen. It is hot over here. It is hot over here. Make no mistake about it. Drugs, murders. There's also some beautiful homes. It's really unfortunate.